My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Monster Train: The Last Divinity. We're going to be continuing with our Covenant 25 random runs. We have a double copy of Hallowed Drippings, a single copy of Momentum Mori, and double copy of Hosting Kin here in the base deck. Fell Wing of Damnation, so we will have Scourges we have to worry about here, making that a particularly important thing to account for, and Seraph the Chase at the end, halving our buff and debuff stacks. You have Rector Flicker in the base deck, as well as 2 Hallowed Drippings. I think that means I need to look at my artifacts first. Because if I get things like Extinguish triggers double times, then obviously I have a specific direction I want to go here. If I get things like, you know, the Incense, that would matter as well. It's really hard to see Sketches of Salvation and not take it, but you know when it happens? It's when you got a bunch of dregs in your base deck. That's when it happens. Vapor Funnel's not bad. It's quite good, in fact. Pond Hull. And an egg unit is summoned. Remove 3 shell and apply 30 armor. Interesting. Could we do, like, endless eggs? Let's try it. 2 units get 30 and a burnout. When a friendly unit dies, apply plus 10 to the unit. I mean, it's got to be Harvest, right? I don't know how well this is going to work. Non-boss enemy units gain 4 additional damage. I'm not super keen about that, but getting a unit draft before we go to the next area is going to be imperative. Okay. I mean, like, how much more damage than this am I actually even going to be able to set up? So should I just put out the Rector Flicker and the Dragon, double Hallowed Drippings? Just accept it? But if I never kill a frontliner, this never scales. Which means what I probably want to do is Rector Flicker and then a Dreg behind, and then a Dreg in front, and then a Dreg behind, and then double Hallowed Drippings. Alright. One down. 2 down. Okay, so the boss comes in next round. There's a dragon there. There's also a Memento Mori. Snap Forge Disciple, if that does get... that was never going to work out for us, unfortunately. Oh, that hurt. Alright. Got him in the end, but good lord, did that cost us some HP. Hallowed Drippings with a Infused Consume. There's also a Draft there and a Drip Fall. If nothing else, we're taking the Drip Fall. Are we taking a Draft? I don't think we're taking a Draft here. Multi-Strike and Burnout 1. I mean, it's not awful. Just take the Drip Fall. Hosting Kin, Infused Consume. 0 costs, deals 13 damage. Kinda just do need some damage. And some 0 cost as well. Keeper of Echoes is huge. It's a good unit to put into a unit that otherwise wants burnout. Sorry, burnout. That wants scaling because it's neg. Come on. Give me an egg. Give me an egg. Give me an egg. Give me an egg. Come on. Come on. You know you got to give me an egg. Endless? Oh, that's multi-strike. Pretty good. It's an egg. I did ask for an egg. Let's give this egg multi-strike. God, maybe I just do it to the Keeper of Echoes. But this has shell 5. Literally, it only eats 2 things and then it blows up. How good is that? That's incredible. God, this doesn't even need endless. This just needs reform. Oh, that's even better. Extreme Stone. Unlikely to use that. Keeper of Echoes goes into the Bog Chrysalis here. Okay. Can't give it endless. Don't have any way to reform it yet. Yet is the key there. I think I need to leave without powering anything else up. Ugh, I can't have them into its spikes. That will kill me. If I had the endless, maybe. But I don't. So I can't. I can do this on the top floor. We play the Bog Chrysalis first, Rectiflicker second. We play the Dreg in the front line, and then we Echo Break the Dreg, which breaks open the Bog Chrysalis. Unfortunately, we will have to take a bunch of Sinner's Burdens here just to achieve this. But top line's looking pretty good. Not something to randomly discount there. I dazed the enemy on the bottom line so they wouldn't give me another copy of something there. We get that kill, then we put a Dreg in the front line. Unfortunately, that will give us the Ember Drain. We're not going to be preventing that in any way. Ember Drain proves a problem, as we don't have a Memento Mori here. Which would have dealt a huge amount of damage for us. That's okay, though. We do manage to kill both the backliners. Oh, you're kidding me. Do we live? Yeah. Oh, Entombed Explosive. Hello Drippings, as well as a Molten Encasement. Entombed Explosive fits. It just does. It's extra damage to a frontline unit. It's another unit we're going to want to consistently reform. It's another Harvest trigger on the top floor. It's Infuse as well. Molten Encasement also fits, though. Because that would be the defense that we need on that top line to try and actually get it to live. The thing is, the Rectiflicker is supposed to be how we get that on the top line, right? With its Harvest. And it will be after a little bit. So chump blocking and harvests from it after it levels up. I feel a lot more comfortable with that. Echo Transfer there is pretty good. Yeah, especially because you have multi-striking units. A Remnant unit. The problem is our spells don't really want upgrades right now either. So I'm incentivized to go in that direction regardless. I could just go for Pyre Health over here. Dripfall wouldn't be a bad permafrost target. Twinhorn Dupe. It's a Wormkin banner on the other side. Well, I mean, if there's a dupe there, maybe the Merchant of Steel holds... Well, if I had something that reformed by this point, I'd be a lot more keen about going over on the left side, but I'm not, and I haven't. I'm already in save the run mode. I mean, how do we not die mode? Which unfortunately feels like the right mode to be in. Guess I could get another unit and put it in the Entombed Explosive. From the Remnant over here. Turn 1 does want the Bog Chrysalis though. Like, very heavily. I'm going over here for the safety from the Pyro Remains. I'm not thrilled about it, but... Holdover. I mean, like, I'll just show what holdover can affect here. Echo Transfer is an obvious one, but also it is lowering the amount of gems we have on that floor. And... Sorry, gems, candies. And the Bogflies do damage based on the amount of candies on the floor, but also, if it actually buffs one of the Bogflies, it's still getting a better return. I probably will use that holdover on the Echo Transfer. Oh. Make a unit 1 size. Well, it already is 1 size. Make it +2 size in 2020. Big egg. I'm gonna need to find a way to reform this, but that might actually have saved our life. Something fierce. Did I put a +10 on one of these? No, I feel like I need to save a bit of money now. Speaking of saving a bit of money, let's get a bit of money. There's no way there's definitely no way I reroll. Unless I was going for lower cost removal. No. Alright, Daedalus, show us what you've got. Constructed explosives have damage shield. That's something to have. Now, if I... unfortunately, yeah, but we can't use the dreg as an extra way to get some shell breaking on that floor anymore. I mean, it's already a 13 multi-striker. It doesn't need to break to be good yet. I mean, I'm still not totally pleased with the fact that I can't use that Echo Transfer there. Just gonna make sure that I hold it over. Using the Echo Transfer actually prevents the hatch this turn. I do want it to hatch, I promise you. It's just really hard. Echo Transfer is still just better there. Okay, so I need better candy generation. That's what this fight is telling me pretty loud and pretty clear. Although, it's kind of doing okay by itself right now. Accelerated incubation. That's one way to do it. First of kin. No, you already have someone in. Yeah, the Keeper of Echoes. Better guess. Honestly, First of Kin would probably go in there with the amount of consume cards we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically 6. So plus 30. That'd be nice. But it's clearly not going in there. I don't think any of these go in there. I think we just try and focus on getting the ability to reform. Capacity so that I can put a dreg there. I mean, we do want a chump blocker. If we want as many harvest triggers as we can get on the Rectiflicker. Alright. I do the Seraph it is. Am I already duping that Bog Chrysalis? Because I can just now put 2 of those on the floor by themselves now. They're pretty happy about it too. 5 damage to enemy units whenever a burnout unit dies. That is really good as well. Makes the dregs a little bit of an AoE nuke. Also means after we start reforming the Bog Chrysalis, because this does say, hatch. Once all shell is removed, the unit dies, triggering its hatch. I'm gonna play, like, very far outside of my playstyle right now. I will warn you, this might, in fact, it probably will kill me, but I'm going to learn as much as I can here. Non-boss enemies gain 6 additional damage. Okay. I'm not good at preventing enemy damage. Not really good at responding to enemy damage particularly effectively either. However, I think I can do this. We are still going to need to set up as low as we can afford. 30, 15. Move it to the back. I feel like the Bog Chrysalis needs to go in front. Gets all that extra juicy armor. It can't afford to take the Absolver's hit. It gets the front line down, it doesn't get the Absolver down. With the Absolver is really more primary concern. There's a chump block. Looks like we are losing Rectiflicker. Unless we now hit you, then we kill our own chump blocker, and then we chump block with another unit. So 12, and then you do hit us 2 times, but you do not manage to kill us. We break this egg. Oh, but I want that. Oh, they've also got the... Okay, never mind. I'm not going to get the capacity up here to ever put another egg down. Unfortunately, that means this is very largely not useful. That's okay. It happens. Leave that to go. And again. Yeah, there's the accelerated incubation. That would be for the hatch up here. I mean, sure, let's do a hatch up here. Break them apart. I mean, I'll be damned if it doesn't give us really good stats here. How do I supplement this spell-wise? It's definitely not Memento Mori. We already have a Memento Mori in the deck. It's also already quite expensive. Wicked Blaze is a way to get some reform in the deck, which I've constantly been asking for. Add an echo that cannot be removed. That might be exactly what we need. Okay, what can I do here? Can go over to Merchant of Steel, use it to upgrade nothing. Well, guess I'm gonna dodge that then. Let's have a look at what the Concealed Cavern upgrades are. Extreme Stone for the plus 30 magic power. Maybe. Let's look at the Concealed Caverns first. Well, I could put it on Petty Theft, and I'd be pretty happy about that. I don't generate too much energy on almost any turn. Sure, let's go Petty Theft and then give that the Extreme Stone. Hellvent, I don't think I duped that. If that Eternal Kinstone ever gets played on a floor that has an egg on it, suddenly all of my Echo Transfers are actually free. That makes that a lot easier to be my dupe target. Okay. This is atypical for my playstyle. I'm so out far of my comfort zone here, but I'm trying to embrace the unique things you might be able to do with eggs. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. Apply the egg unit's upgrades and stat changes to the summoned unit. If this has burnout applied by reform, I think that counts as a stat change. So we're not reforming eggs. It's fine, we have powerful eggs. It's just, it changes the way that we end up playing with them. I have a drip fall. I have a drip fall. Oh my god, the plan is actually we put the, and then the egg, and then drip fall the egg. And we have a plan again. And I actually like the plan a lot better than the other one. And guess it is a one floor solution, so I can do other things. Consistency begs that I don't, but I can do other things. Take an Ember Drain this turn for the 75. Well, you're going to the top floor. I can't do anything about that, can I? You only get more armor next floor as well. Uh-oh. 40. Definitely not enough. We're wasting so much damage on this individual target. Hit that with the petty theft, we get much more damage through. Do we just... I think there's a chance we just die right here. Evidently, no. No such chance. Finally got the Dripfall. It was not at the bottom of the deck. We just drew slowly. What happened? I mean, we had our holdover cards, but we had them very late. Get him! Still alive. All right. Pyre, thank you. Get 15 armor every single... Oof. Necessary. Fatal Melting. Give us the ability to hit the backline more consistently. Sure, let's take a single copy of that at the absolute least. Votivry's not bad here either, being an endless unit that has endless extinguish draw 1. We could like put the Entombed Explosive into the Votivry and then try and play the Votivry consistently as a chump blocker. That's endless, and it's also extinguished, draw 1. It can be pretty good in that circumstance. However, we cannot fit it on the same floor as a Rectiflicker right now, which makes it significantly harder for us to utilize. Take the Fatal Melting there. We don't get enough to actually play Echo the Past, nor Ambient Charge consistently enough for any value. We wish we did, but we don't. We did. Spell upgrades right now would just... Honestly, the thing I care about most is actually removal. Got so many units in between me and my actual powerful cards. Intrinsic? No Intrinsic. Extreme Stone, True Stone. True Stone's not bad. True Stone's, in fact, quite good. Let's pop that into the Fatal Melting, which is going to be hitting an AoE. Nothing we really want to do with the packs there. I'm also not going to hit up another Extreme Stone. That'd probably be overkill for us. I'm also going to pay for a couple of removals here naturally. We don't set up fast enough and it's killing us. Got so much trash in this deck. -1 cost on a Fatal Melting. Permafrost. No. Holdover. I already have 2 holder cards in the deck. Holdover Eternal Kinstone that plays for 0 cost, though. I don't know if I can ignore that. Let's get another drag out. This is really going to be the test. This is... I think likely to kill us. I'm going to try my danged best to prevent that from being the case. Bog Chrysalis should have gone down first. We would have gotten an Inspire trigger out of it. Nice. Oh my god. Bog Chrysalis, drag, Dripfall, accelerated incubation. Open them. That is what I've been looking to do this whole time. The frontline unit gets tankier every single time I kill. And then just charge up this with stones that cannot be removed, such that we actually have permanent buffs on these. I'm so glad to finally see this one come together. Is it gonna win? Maybe. I hope so. But more important in my mind than that right now is that I actually got it to happen. So let's have a look. Alright, we take this. Put you on a floor. You try and hatch because the charged echoes that are already here. Right? You hatch, and you hatch into 2 units with burnout 1. Damn. Well, at least that confirms my theory. I say theory. I'm pretty sure I tried. I didn't try to do this in the past, but I happened upon the chance to reform an egg at one point, and I think I found that this was the way that worked at the time. So really should have still known it from then, but alas, I do not have a perfect memory machine. Interesting. I can't overfill with things that can't be removed. That actually might be playable. It's not capacity. It has to be draw. We have 3 holdover cards and they're all 0 cost. Okay. Let's get situated in this chair a little bit better. Gonna need some trinkets. I'm gonna have to be very picky here too. Summon the second unit during a turn. Gain 3. Whenever a card consume is played, this 1 magic power to all the rest of your spells. All of these are useful. It doesn't necessarily mean they're things that we are going to use, though. We're on floor 7. I can't take Memorial Fund. We haven't got enough time to make enough value out of it to really justify its own position. True Stone. True Stone wouldn't be a bad hit on the petty theft here, but it would be a lot more pack shards that I don't necessarily need to take. Hell's Banners. We do only have the only 2 dregs left in the deck at this point, so I'm not going to be triggering it consistently. And in the setup, do we need to trigger it at all? Not really. I don't think it's Hell's Banners. Serrated Mandibles. Whenever 1 or more are applied to the floor, apply Reap 1 to an enemy unit twice. Given the fact that we are setting up a floor that has a permanent amount of echoes in it, but it's 1 per stack after combat ends. I think it's reroll. Extra upgrade slot matters the most too. I'm very happy with that reroll. Could scarcely be happier. This is my happy face. Shade Wings. With Spell Shield 2? They just do a lot of damage is the thing. Although also, Rectiflicker currently is gaining 20 HP every single time anything dies. But 2 Shadewings hitting Rectiflicker already makes Rectiflicker. Having a burnout unit die on that floor would be pretty good, but we don't have the capacity to do that. Fatal Melting is piercing, but again, not consistent. I really, really want this 400 gold, but I don't think I can take it. Oh, You. Fine, you got me. All right, you got me. You happy? God, they have multi-strike too. Oh, the buffed ones have multi-strike. Yeah, that makes sense. Good lord. I think I have to set up these two on this floor. No jump blockers. I just need more time. That's it. I just need a little bit more time. That kills the Shadewing for us. Okay, at least I don't have Dripfall in this hand. That 100% kills this if it goes to the top floor. I want you to break this turn, but more than that, I need your damage. Heck, that's dead. I cannot protect this Bog Chrysalis on the top line at all. I just have no way to do it. Okay, I can drop enemy units. Let's get that holdover Inspire at least. Making these Echo transfers easy to cast. Finally. I mean, this is always being played, right? We'll play it here. Just deal some damage with it. It doesn't matter. Then we Dripfall, I guess this one. No, we can't Dripfall that one. Yeah, because it's 45 damage here on the back line. That turned out to be like a pretty big nuke. Okay. Good God, we're still alive. All right. I don't really have a heart rate right now as much as I have a single solid signal. If you think of a heartbeat as being an AC signal, I've got DC. Just straight across the board. Well. Good God, y'all. Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't take the challenge, because it just would have killed me. I don't care how I played that. The challenge would have killed me. No. Memories of the Melted. A bunch of extra energy that I don't really need consistently. Hallowed Halls. It doesn't actually... actually, Hallowed Halls gets a bit better for us. Reform random units to this floor until it exceeds its capacity. After both eggs have shattered, this is just summon both eggs. Actually really good there. Revenge of the Damned. I like it. We've got a Divine Temple ahead as well. I don't think so. Every card we add to this deck is a lack of the ability to not add that card to the deck, frankly, which is a little bit unfortunate. Although, hang on. This is going to be really bad if I do manage to find the Endless I was looking for in these Bog Chrysalises. But maybe that's not a thing I do anymore. What I'm doing now is... Oh, God. I have to give up the double removal and dupe if I want to be able to go to... Oh, I have to go to the merchant. There's the Endless. Is that now what I do? Make more on other floors? That just seems the best way to do it. Hey, one of them's endless. They don't both gotta be endless. Let's reroll here and see what we get. Quick is great. When played, your it's hilarious this can give you this right at the very end, where it's guaranteed not to be useful anymore. Wind Indulgence will save us a lot more over the course of a run than we are likely to expect. I definitely should have checked this space. Definitely should have. Turns out it wouldn't really have changed much, but still should have checked it. Okay. Good. We can hatch that egg this turn. It is the quick one. We go Bog Chrysalis first, Egg next, then the Rectiflicker standing betwixt the two. We'll go for a Petty Theft. Accelerated Incubation will break that open. I'll kill the backline as well there. Unfortunately, Lightwing will go to the top. That's something I'm going to have to watch out for. Sneaksy Lightwings. Ooh, Bog Chrysalis and Dripfall. Baby, birthday, etc. I really wish I had the ability to drip fall again right now. I mean, look at that. Yeah, if I want more HP on this floor, I need to get more damage first. Yeah, it saves us a bunch of damage right there, you can see. And this we can't even play it on. Okay. Another Echo transferred. I want to put you to the back. No, I want you to die before the enemies make it as far as that. I'm going to get you halfway to your split. So that once I descend you, everything is easy. Perfect Insanity is not really playable here. I can't play the Dreg here, although it would otherwise be good because it will put us in a rough position in terms of it splitting too early. I wanted to send it before it splits. Yeah, we're getting enough HP on that frontliner that I feel pretty confident. We're probably going to have to set up on the bottom floor in the final fight as well. You're not going to summon a Lightwing there when you remove, are you? Can't play that there. Don't want to play on the top line and get the Ember Drain. There you go. Come down here. I like this whole situation we've sorted into ourselves here. Egg. Oh, the egg's not even going to break until the end of combat. On the way to break now! Get him, egg! This is so far from my own playstyle. I've had, like, you know, not necessarily on camera on the YouTube series which we're currently watching. But on stream especially, I've had a lot of victory with my own playstyle recently. To the point that I've started to feel like my playstyle of, you know, find something, break it, and then exploit its broken nature as quickly as I possibly can. Try and get towards consistency of getting those broken elements. I say broken because, like, the final boss is also broken, right? You're trying to match a ridiculous scale. I felt like that was the main way to go. I hadn't encountered many circumstances to play too far outside that. It's worth noting, this is still relatively close to that playstyle, but it's utilizing elements that I would have found otherwise often more inconsistent for this playstyle. How many loops has it been now? You tell me, bud. You tell me. Wow. It really feels like they're all going to the top floor. Do I set up on the midline? Because this is trampled. I just can't set up on the top line, right? Because the sweep will eventually kill all of my bogs. It's the only floor I can't set up on. I mean, even if I set up a midline, I'm not breaking this Chrysalis yet. This is the quick. Yeah. That's the problem. I'm going to want to sack units on the bottom line to try and clear things like damage shield. But this is the only wave that has damage shield, if I recall correctly. If they all go to the top line, I'm taking 30 damage. So why am I playing around that? I'm not, is the answer. Oh my god. We got our Eternal Kinstone already. That's such a key piece of this. Can I even save my Rectiflicker here? I'm actually really worried. Oh my god, thank heck. I have no reason to benefit from playing these on any specific floor, so... That piercing is going to be really useful right now. This one's endless, so it can die. Obviously not thrilled for it to die, but it can. This is going to be 48 damage when it gets to the top line. That's a big problem. These are... That's a hosting kin. That's not going to be enough, though. However, hosting kin as well as a dreg dying on this top floor would do it. Good plays, gets us back. Another Bog Chrysalis of the type that I already have. This is just damage on the top line then. It's 46 being projected at the back line now. This is going to be our next big problem. How are we killing this before it actually gets to the top? Hallowed Halls is still left in the draw pile. There it is as well. Feels like that's something I just play on the top line here now. I really want to Bog Chrysalis and then Drip Fall it, but if I don't, I can't do that. Four waves remaining. I can't keep you down here on this floor constantly. How am I... We're in the world of buying time right now. Let's buy as much as we can afford. It's going to hatch at the end of this turn as well. I guess I should just give it more damage then. Kills both frontliners after that hatch. And now we die. Can't do anything to Discipled Inquisitor. This is what I was worried about, right? While this deck does really cool stuff, it has so many things in between the cool things it can do. And even when it's going as well as it possibly can, it just doesn't dent the anything, frankly. Like, here we can see I'm losing to the next boss. I'm losing to this boss. I'm definitely losing to the last Divinity. It's teaching the opposite lesson to the one that I was trying to say is important that I learn. We tried. We tried very hard. Oh. It's a Covenant 25 victory against the Seraph at the absolute least, if nothing else. And we got to do some fun stuff with eggs. Unfortunately, it was not enough to overwhelm the last Divinity, who then overwhelmed us right back. We got to learn some stuff in this run, certainly. We got to learn some stuff about the Endless Eggs, the Reformed Eggs, especially as well. Got to play around a little bit with Hallowed Halls. Not necessarily as much as I would have liked, but a little bit. That's how it goes sometimes. That's how it goes. For the moment, my name's Rhapsody. Name of the game has been Monster Train, The Last Divinity. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. So it's a playlist in the description down below with all of my content of this game, past, present, oh, and future. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.